He's going for the cover, Cole.
Kicked out just in the nick of time.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. And that don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
He anticipated that move perfectly. He was one step ahead on that one. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
Not kidding, Cole.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up. Here's the pin!
The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there. Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in that. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Cash, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing. But cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when
he's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure you can spare it, Cole?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars for Christ.
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz. He saw that one coming.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Please, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show. I like this. Nothing fancy about this. Just a straight-up choke using the middle rope.
This is about as brutal as it gets, folks. This is a superstar who will stop at nothing to destroy his opponent.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, SmackDown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than SmackDown.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too.
He's going for the pin!
1, 2, 3. Para toda mi gente mexicana, todos mis latinos.
Here's your winner and the new Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Super Crazy. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 215 pounds, Gregory Helms. From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Guerrero.
I don't care if you don't like me. Everybody wants to fight me. You feel it? Hey, oye lo claro, I ain't the one you wanna meet. I nada más caliente. I'm too hot for you, yo. Latino heat. I can't be weak. Coming from the streets of the ghetto at the end of the week, I get to keep your dinero. You're fast asleep when I sneak in your casa. Your life sucks 'cause you're bankrupt and I'm laughing. Can't trust me, answer, 'cause I'm Latin. I cheat, I steal. Do you feel it? I cheat, I steal. Yeah, say hello to Eddie. Yo, too many trying to tell me what I already know. Can you feel the heat? Yeah, say hello. Yo, yeah, viva la raza. Wanna be Latino? If you're not cheating.
Guerrero's a great superstar, and there's no doubt about it. But he's got to keep his head in this match and quit playing to the crowd if he wants to walk out of here with the win.
I think Eddie understands that he knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out. Gregory Helms is one of the most dangerous cruiserweights in the business today. This guy knows about 6 different ways to take you out from any position.
Yeah, and 5 of them require the referee to be looking the other way if he doesn't want to get disqualified.
Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
And there's the counter, Cole.
Eddie Guerrero is one of my favorite superstars of all time, and
he's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. And there's the reversal.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Well, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. It could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time. It sounds like this capacity crowd is something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, any time you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're... Oh, my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
I think it's a shame the way Gregory Helms threw away all of his fan support when he decided to stop being the Hurricane.
I totally disagree with you, Cole. For me, that's when Helms grew up and started to become a real serious competitor right here in the WWE. He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz. These fans just can't get enough of Latino heat. Eddie Guerrero's got them in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, I don't know why. He lies, he cheats, he steals. The fans hate it when most superstars pull that. What's so different about Eddie?
How about a love for the business, Taz? How about a commitment to putting on the best show possible for his fans? Eddie has never forgotten that they're the reason he's here, and he never takes them for granted. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
The smartest thing Gregory Helms ever did was getting rid of that stupid, goofy superhero costume he used to wear.
You say that, but what a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. Let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job.